Welcome to part 7 of our Gibb River Road adventures in Western Australia and part 1 of our El Questro adventures. It is a moving day. We are packing up the van, we are leaving Ellen Bray Station and making our way to El Questro. Pretty sure we have done all there is to do of the dirt part of the Gibb River Road. We have come over the last little bit, which has been bitumen, and we've seen the most incredible view, so we've pulled over to have a bit of a look. There's even a pretty cool Flintstone kind of table here. All right, time to get back on the road. First things first, we've checked in, but before we can park up, we need to fill up with water. We did it! So while Chris was filling up the water, I came inside the van. He's actually finished filling up now and he's about to move out of the way so other people can jump in and fill up. But I've come into the van, we have had 0 breakages, everything is okay. It just goes to show that a little preparation goes a long way. So my opinion on the Gibb River Road is it's definitely not the worst road that we've been on. It's not great, but it wasn't terrible. But that does depend on the season. It depends on whether the grade has been through, it depends on your setup, it depends on your preparation, and it depends on how you drive as well. So for us, huge success, and I just wanted to show you something in the way of preparation here. So we've actually taped up these front little panels on the fridge, top and bottom. Now we haven't had to do that before, we haven't had any breakages, but we've seen a few people that the clips have come or broken on there. So just to prevent that, that's what we did. So yeah, woo, toot toot. Really happy with our Gibb River Road adventure.
Rightio, we are in beautiful El Questro after our 10-day epic adventure on the Gibb River Road. What do you reckon?
I reckon that it was awesome. I'm so glad we did it. And I know by now you guys are aware that he does all the research into the locations, and I don't know what's going on until we get there. So in all honesty, I thought the Gibb was going to be a lot worse than it was. I thought it was super remote. We weren't going to come across too many people. It's actually a super busy road.
Yeah, well, this time of the year, it's crazy busy. Yeah.
There are heaps of people everywhere. There are roadhouses, there are stations. There's a lot more going on than I expected, and it was really, really cool.
Yeah, everyone's out there just to have an amazing time. The gorges, The whole Kimberley region is just stunning, mate. Like the water holes, the swimming holes, everything about this place is incredible. So, you loved it all?
Yeah, I was going to say, the other thing that all I heard was how bad the Gibb was and how everyone breaks everything and it's a caravan killer and dust gets in your van and things fall out. And there was such little emphasis on the awesome water holes and the heights and how stunning it is. And it seems to me that everyone is focusing on how bad the road is. Like every YouTube video you see, it's like it's a terrible road. Whereas I think from my perspective, I want to share with you, yes, the road's not fantastic. It's definitely not the worst we've been on. But the actual location itself is absolutely incredible, and it's worth taking the time to get your setup sorted to do it properly.
Well, I think I think it's about us guys. Like Miriam was saying, there's a lot of, I think there's maybe a lot of scaremongering or people having extremely bad experiences. It's our job here to encourage you guys, or maybe to give you guys the tools.
The insight.
The insight and the tools and the information so it can be an awesome trip for you guys. Don't be frightened of it. Just do your research and take your time. Like literally take your time. It's beautiful. Like Miriam said, we've been on 10 times worse roads and in more remote places around Australia. I think the Gibb just has this, but then again,
it has a bit of stigma attached to it.
Yeah, I think we're talking about, I guess the time of the year you do it. When you're doing it, I mean, it can be extreme to like a freeway. So it's just it's all part and parcel of dirt roads and remote places all around Australia. So
I was just going to say, everyone's experience is relative. Yeah. And like Chris said, it depends what time of year you do it, how much rain there's been, if the grader's gone through. Like for us coming from the west across, it was smooth because the grader had gone through, and then we got to Ellenbranch.
I wouldn't say smooth, but
it was smooth compared to what everyone had said. Again, everyone's.
But then again, everyone's setup is different.
And we got to Ellenbranch. It's like, oh yeah, the grader broke down 15 kilometres from here or whatever, and we found that was the roughest patch where the grader hadn't been through. So your experience, there might be no grader, it might be terrible, or the grader might have gone through the whole thing and it might be super smooth. So just equip yourself
with the best equipment that you can afford and go out there and take your time. A little bit of pre-planning, strengthening things, making sure everything is fine. And another huge thing, check your stuff, check your car, check your van every 20 minutes, every half an hour when you're doing this type of remote driving and conditions. Just check stuff, mate. It's better off checking and preventing than having shit show, at the end of the day. So
by checking stuff, we would pull over every half an hour, 20 minutes if it was pretty bad. Chris would get out and check all the exterior stuff. He'd check the wheels, the tyres, the truck, the caravan, everything. And I would go inside and check everything. Just make sure the fridge hasn't moved. Make sure, I would even open the fridge and make sure everything was okay in there. I just kind of check the cupboards, have a look around, see if anything's, needing a little bit of putting back to where it should have been and continuing on. And I do believe if we had gone all the way and left it, things would have shifted a little bit more than they did. But because we stopped and checked, everything was fine.
Anyway, our tally for breakages and failures was a big fat 0, and that's the way all of you should be, and we hope you do have an amazing experience. But anyway, we're done talking about the Gibb at the moment. Go back on our videos and you'll see all the exciting stuff that we've done on it. So anyway, let's go check out this beautiful place.
There's one thing I wanted to say before we continue, is that this is El Questro, and again, I don't do my research, and we've arrived here. It's like a resort. There's grass everywhere. It's absolutely stunning. There are cabins. It's like, well, it is like a resort. And I didn't realise this either. People can come here from the east without going across the crazy dirt road. So it's really accessible. Like we've seen Porsches come in towing caravans, and
you've only got a 15k dirt road to get in, which is totally fine. Yeah. And just take your time. If you haven't got a perfect setup or you've got a road car, just take your time. There's a couple of little water crossings, but they're only small. So
I did think it was going to be a lot more tranquil, but like all the time, planes are taking off and helicopters are taking off.
It's busy.
So you can do helicopters, plane tours, horse riding. There's a lot to do here. Very active little place.
Stop talking. Let's go do some waterfalls, huh?
Okay,
I'm
let's
done.
Go hiking.
I'm going swimming. Yep. First stop, Zebedee. Zebedee, I think it's called. What's it called again, mate? Oh, here we go. I'll show the information lady, hey? She's pretty cool. How many waterfalls and things do we have around our Questro?
That would be the back here. So Walks, Emma Gorge, Zebedee Springs, Amalia Gorge, Champagne Springs, and El Questro Gorge. Moonshine is currently closed. They vary from like super easy one. So this is a grade 1 that we're doing now. It's only 600 meters.
Sounds like my grade, eh?
Yeah, so they recommend 30 minutes. And then El Questro is a grade 5, and that's 5 hours. And that's apparently a really tricky one.
And it's got that epic
got got a bit of a water crossing apparently, quite
I'm
a
excited
deep
about.
one that you go through, or there's a 3-kilometre walk around. So guess what we're doing? Yeah. So today we're going to do Zebedee Springs, and then we're going to head over to Emma Gorge, which apparently is amazing. And if you believe this, it's one of the most spectacular and famous gorges of the entire Kimberley area. So let's go check out Zebedee Thermal Springs. So the thing with this one is it closes at 12 o'clock. They lock the gates because they bring private tours in here after 12. So the car park is actually quite full now because everyone's getting in here for free.
All right, let's go. This is a 600-metre walk, but apparently it's pretty easy going and it's apparently stunning. So
I hope it's easy going because I'm wearing thongs and my rock shoes are in my bag.
Mate, I always wear thongs. Look.
There's a little map here.
Look. Oh, here we go. Here we go.
The spring is fed by a fault line from a permanent supply of water deep within the earth. The water temperature is 28 to 32 degrees Celsius all year.
We should have got here earlier, mate, and had a bath here
And
in
are
the morning.
known as King Leopold sandstone. Recent scientific research has discovered a unique and ancient aquatic isopod crustacean, a white crab-like creature in the water. It's the only place in the world where this isopod is found.
Tell you what, Miriam loves reading information boards. I just get so bored of them, and I just want to get to the spot. And maybe that's why I'm so dumb, because I don't. Yeah. Oh, here we go. Look.
See? Zebedee Springs must be vacated by 12 noon.
And look at this.
No, drone done.
We haven't pulled our drone out in a bit, have we? All right, off you go, mate. Off you go.
Oh, jeez! I thought that was a bird flying past. So this is the tropical savanna woodland. Hello. Are you right back there?
Oh, I'm just having a bit of fun, mate. Feel how much cooler it is in here?
Yeah.
That's what I love about rainforests, eh? Look at this. Oh. Sounds like a full house here, mate. I tell you what, it's pretty busy. So this is literally like you're in traffic in like a big city. So we've literally got to go and merge into the traffic, merge into the rock pools, and find our spot. What do you reckon?
It is very busy here right now.
We should have got here really early. So hot tip, maybe get here at like 7 a.m. when the gates actually open.
I was just thinking, I love that El Questro is accessible for everyone, but I also hate that it's accessible for everyone.
Yeah, because everyone. But that's all right. Everyone deserves to check out this place. And I'm just looking straight up in the air here, and I'm going to have to show you. Oh. All right, let's go, hey? We're going to find a spot.
I'm going to stay here past 12 o'clock.
Yeah, deal.
Something that I do want to point out is it's so busy. It's like Queen Street Mall, but we have found our own little pocket. We've got our own little waterfall and our own little pool. So if the car park is busy, don't let it deter you. There's actually still a little bit of room around here. Oi!
Oh, it's so good. Epic little spot here on the waterfall, but I think we need to go and explore. We're going to go up a little bit first and check that out. What do you think, mate?
I think so. There are heaps of people everywhere, but yeah.
We're just going to give up our epic little waterfall to go exploring a little bit more. So let's go.
I feel like I lied because we came up over the waterfall and we've got our own waterhole again. Once again, we've got the pool, okay. Another little pool. Look at that.
Another little spot.
Another little spot. Guess what? It's just as warm as all the other little spots. How good is this one? Come on, we have to go now.
No, let's go.
We have more places to explore.
Emma Gorge, let's go.
Let's go.